So hello everyone, and today I'm going to talk about two things. One thing is how God wants us to uh, behave, or how He wants us to love, and the other will be about how uh, two people should become one in relationships and in marriage. I will show you the structure and explain uh, these two things, and I will visualize it so people can better understand what I'm saying. So let's talk about uh, first thing. Let's zoom a little bit in here. I will start recording my screen. Okay, here we go. So, first thing we need to understand that all like all two things by which we are being judged are so we have only free will. We have nothing else, only free will. And this world is created by God and by His rules. I will explain those rules in some other video um, if you are interested how these rules works in this world. But that's for now. We are just going to skip. But we are here, and we need to understand His will and why we are here and what we are supposed to do. So first two things most important is to accept God's power and God's love, and second is to create with that power to create. So let's type those in. Accept, and the second one will be create. These are two God's wills for humans. So then let's make them a little bit smaller. Let's then move on this one like, and let's say that if human accepts, but using this power, it destroys. It does not create but destroys. Okay, that's an option. Then let's say on the other end, I don't know if I write accept correctly, I will check it. Yes. So if he accepts and destroys in one side, and the other side he creates but denies. Okay, then the last part would be he denies and he destroys. So let's move those 4 options in each corner of the screen. So let's then work with these things. So if human accepts and creates by God's will, then okay, let's say talk about those two and then talk about these two. So if he accepts then but destroys, he will be unstable because uh, if I give you something and you always destroy it, there is nothing to work with. So there is um, you have nothing, you will be lost. If I gave you a place and you will destroy it, I will give you a map, you will destroy it. I will give you emotion and you will destroy everything. You will be unstable, you will be lost, you will be lonely, and you will always be doing something. You will always destroy because you have always something comes in. You accept God's love, you accept God's energy, but you will always destroy. You will always do something, but nothing will keep its form. So you will always be always doing. So there can be more things we can add to this list, but for now it will be like this. And if human denies God's power but always tries to create something, then what will happen? Then it's like you already have like an apple or wood example. You carve it out with some form from it, and you will deny any new wood, you will deny any new tool, you will deny everything, but only create with what you have. So work, and there is like wood statue. You already have everything made, you will not add anything new, then you will work in this you until there is nothing to work with, and then you will be thinking every time what else I can do, but not destroying the thing I have. You will not destroy, you will be always trying to create, but you will not have anything new to work with, so you will work with the same thing you already used. So you will be stuck in thinking how I can use it without destroying, and you will be always in that panic and in that thinking mode. So what will happen? You will become empty because nothing will come in to fulfill anything. So you will be empty. You will be stuck, so you will not get anything new. You will work with what you already have, and you will not do anything else because of fear of destroying it. So then you will be stuck, lonely again, loneliness, because nothing new will come, nothing new and exciting will come. You will feel lonely. And you will be always thinking, because you will not have anything new to work with. You will be always thinking about how to preserve what you already have, not to lose it, but you want to do something else, but you cannot, don't have enough, and so on. So you will be always thinking. We can add more and more, but this will be enough. So what happens if human denies God's love, power, and energy and destroys everything? So it's simple. He just dies. There's nothing more to it. He just dies. He don't have nothing to work with. He will destroy anything that is within him. So he will just die and kill everything around him, and he will be just like a hurricane or something, something like, yes, you understand. He will just bring death. And if human accepts and creates, then it's a lot different. So you will be free to work with anything you want because you will accept anything. So you will be free. You will be not lost. Like in here, you will be found because you will know what to do and you will know how to make a place to be to work with things you have, to find solutions. You will be found because you will found yourself. You will be full because you will have everything, you will accept everything, you can create, and you will not be lonely. Because in this unstable form, you could not make new friendships. You could not be able to create new friends, and because you will not be able to create a bondage. But in this absolute when you deny but create, you will not be accepting new friends. You will deny any of them. Not that you cannot create bondage, but you will deny any new friend. You'll be afraid and so on, that you will lose something you already have. So, but when you accept and create, you will accept new friends and create strong bondages, and you will not be afraid to lose them if they want to go away, and you will not be afraid to accept them if they want to come in. So of course there is a lot more to this also, but this is like a small preview of how these things work, and I will tell you already that everything is in structured like this, and I will talk about this structure because it's God's will for us to understand how He wants everything to work and why we need to love each other and why everything needs to be in that balance. I will talk about it if you're interested, but for now I will just create this structure so you can understand every step further about this thing. So this is chaos. This is order. This is love. And this is hate. Or we can say lust, because it's actually the same thing. Lust. I will explain later why it's the same thing. So, and this is the structure. Lust leads to death, love leads to forever lasting life, chaos leads to death, and order leads to death by themselves, but combined in the in this balanced way, they will lead to forever lasting life, because you need part of chaos and you need part of order to gain all of those benefits. As we can see, accept and create, we need both of them, not just one of them or none of them. So there are you see only one way to forever lasting life in this scenario. So all of those ways which are not accepting God's will and creating with that will, with that power, will lead to death, will lead to loneliness, will lead all of these things we see in this world. So I will talk about this structure more specific again, I think, in the next video, because it's already 15 minutes. So there will be part 2 for this video. Yeah, thank you, and see you guys in the next video.